So we're back again in the SCA studios, here today to talk about the upcoming deadline for nominations for the open positions that are coming up on the SCA's board at our fall meetings this year. We've got 5 districts up for election.
Yeah, it rotates, so there's 11 districts in all, so one year it's 6 and the other year it's 5, and this year, so it starts with District 2, which kind of runs from a little bit west of Moose Jaw over toward past Regina and down to Weyburn, so kind of to Indian Head and down. It's kind of on an angle. Then we've got District 3B, which is kind of a column around Swift Current, so it runs kind of from Elrose down to the US border, and then kind of Highway 37 is the west edge, and a little bit east of Highway 19 is the eastern edge. So if you're in that area, I'm telling you this because it's producers from within those districts that can run. And then it's Zone 5, so that's kind of the Yorkton area. It runs from Spalding in the northwest down to around Cupar in the southwest, and then over to the Manitoba border. Then it jumps over to Zone 7, which is kind of that Kindersley area. It runs from Rosetown up to just south of Highway 16 around Maymont, and then over to the Alberta border. And then the last one is 9A, that's a northern district around kind of PA Shellbrook. So it goes from White Fox all the way over to Medstead, north of the river. So it's the Saskatchewan River, and then the North Saskatchewan River, it's north of there. So some diverse areas, but if you're a producer within that area, and you can get the forms at our website, saskbeef.com.
Don't worry, there won't be a test on this. You can go to our website and you can see the divisions for yourself, figure out which one you're in.
There you go, and that's the thing. I mean, it's something that we'd like people even just looking into it and giving us a call if you know what's involved and where is it and how does this go. But they can go back to the website, they can go to the magazine, and it's also the same process that we've been following for quite a few years.
Yeah, we're just trying to recruit people who want to take an active role in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you've got an interest in the industry, and you should if you're a producer, you know, this is a way to get on the ground when decisions are being made about the future of the industry.
Well, that's right. We advocate on behalf of cattle producers. So how we do that is the board makes policy that in their wisdom will advance the industry, and then us as staff helps them go ahead and try to achieve those goals. So you need good heads around that table that know what needs are on the ground or of the business to come together and decide, you know, okay, well, what's going to move everybody in the industry forward, or what's going to be the best thing, you know, for the future, or how should we communicate. They set those guidelines, and then we go forward and take it forward. So we need good brains around that table. We've got a good group now, but you know, competition makes you stronger.
Exactly.
Hey? Yeah.
And it's not an onerous, you know, undertaking. You've got your monthly meetings. There's travel involved, of course, but
Yep.
There's your expenses and your per diem are covered. So you know, we're taking you off the farm, but you know, we're compensating you for it as well.
Well, and the neat thing that I found with people at CCA or at SCA is you get out a lot too that you didn't see coming. You know you're going to meetings, and we ask people to represent the Cattlemen's Association to other organizations. So we'll have board members being board members on, you know, like Ag in the Classroom or Farm and Food Care or the Roundtable for Sustainable Beef. All of these things that you know, need good voice at, but when you go to those, yes, it's time away, but you end up bringing home so much value too.
And time commitment for committees, etc. A lot of that is done with conference calls, so you don't have to worry about getting off the farm.
As much as we can, we do things by conference call. You need face-to-face contact too. So there's a couple days a month for sure that are face-to-face meetings, and it's probably a little more than that once you start being on some external things. But like you said, it's about taking the industry forward, and it's about taking your own operation forward just with the network you build.
So if you're interested at all in governance, in finding out more about this, give us a call at the office. We've got information here, our website loaded with information, saskbeef.com.